I don't think so.
Nope. It was pretty good for me.
Okay, me too. Except I have the wrong one open. Okay. Okay, so I did not, you know how in the video he was talking about the Excel sheet that would help you figure out the mean and all that good stuff?
I only watched the last two videos. I didn't watch the first ones this time.
Okay, well, I just wondered if you guys found the Excel. Like I'm started making my own, but I haven't finished it yet. So anyways, I just wondered if they had one on there, but I didn't see it.
Would it be the same one that I used last week?
No, it's like you put in the event and the probability, and then it will figure out the mean and the variance and the uh, standard.
Deviation
Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
instead of doing it by hand.
Yeah, so it'll figure it out for you. I mean, anyways, I know how to do it by hand, but if it
Oh, it'd
goes
be
faster,
yeah.
That would
What
be much better.
for sure?
anyways, I just wondered if you guys had found.
What video was that in?
Well, like when you open up the reading, that video is there,
Uh-huh.
and it was like towards the end, he had an Excel sheet, and he said, "Well, you guys can use this if you want," and I was like, "Well, I don't see it."
I know that's exactly okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Because as I was listening, well, at least as I was listening to the last two, I was like, where? Because he said you can just do it like this, but he doesn't actually show you how to do it. So that must have been I must have missed the first part, and that's why I was so confused. Because I was like,
I know
you're
there's
just blowing through it.
in Excel. There's a common what is it called where you do the F5 or whatever, where it's a common equation for the standard deviation and stuff, where you just enter in the formula. I don't know. I'll ask my husband. He's like an Excel nerd.
Well, mine is too, so that's why I was like, he helped me start it. So I
Mm-hmm.
have started, and anyways, I'll finish it. I just wondered if it was already on there, so I didn't have to do all of this, but
Well,
Right.
that might be a good email to ask, like, just a question to ask her to see if there is one that's available.
yeah. Okay, do you guys want to go ahead and start the quiz then?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. Okay. The blood types and proportions given in the table above define a probability distribution.
Okay.
Okay.
That should be right? Because they all equal 1 when added up.
If they all equal 1, then
Do they? Yes. Okay. So true.
Right.
true.
Okay. What is the probability that a randomly selected person in the U.S. has type 0, type O, oh my gosh, blood? Okay. So,
0.45.
yep.
And
You
then
don't have
that's
to put it, it's not percent, right? When you do the decimal.
right.
Okay, what is the probability that a random selected person will not have? So 0.55?
0.55. Yeah.
Okay.
So, wait, I'm sorry, I missed out on 4. It cut out.
Okay, so for type O blood is 0.45.
Just because that's what it is. Okay, perfect. Just
And
one more.
then, it will
And
not.
then
1 minus 0.45 is 0.55.
5. Okay, perfect.
Okay. This is a lovely example. So is it 1 out of 7?
Yeah. So you just need to divide that.
Okay.
So 1/7.
So it should be 0.14.
Okay.
Oh, 0.143, because it's 0.142857.
143.
Right, because we're rounding up, right? That third decimal.
Right.
Yeah.
3 decimal. Okay. So it provides strong evidence that dogs can detect bladder cancer?
Well, what's the rule for that? Because I'm not good at these, because I would say it's less than half, because out of 54 trials, the dogs correctly identified the specimen from the cancer patient 22 times. So it's less than half.
Right. I guess I'm just reading, it's very unlikely that they would pick it by chance.
This provides strong evidence that the dogs can detect it. Yeah, and what isn't there some kind of rule though that states like the percentage, if it's of this, then it's likely, and if it's not, it's unlikely? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rule is.
Okay.
Well,
High school athlete, 26 times more likely.
I remember reading something about this, but I thought it was like more of a video study, but maybe it was something else. I kind of can't remember where it was at.
Okay, I'm looking at the rating.
Does it work with this? The probability that an outcome will not occur is 1 minus the probability that it will occur.
Yeah, but it doesn't say how likely or unlikely.
Maybe was there a question like this on the homework? Is that where this is seeming familiar from?
Let me look. If you were an investor at McDonald's, how would you interpret the population note? If you were an executive at McDonald's, how would you interpret the population standard deviation? To a potential investor, choose the answer that provides the price of McDonald's stock has the potential of varying dramatically over the year. All of those I have problems with.
Well, because it doesn't, I don't feel like anything in the reading was specifically teaching us how to approach this situation.
Right.
Right? It's just more of what your best.
Right.
So let's see. So out of 54 trials, the dogs picked out 22 that were right, that were cancer patients.
Mm-hmm. It's very unlikely that the dog would do this well by random chance alone. I feel as if that's important information.
I think I'm going to say it provides strong evidence that the dogs can detect bladder cancer.
Because it's saying can, it's not saying will. Like, so it's a more of the possibility versus like.
All right. Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. Oh no, that's kind of a hard one. Okay.
I know that was hard.
If you reach into a bag of M&Ms, what's the probability of drawing a red-colored one? So 0.13.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the probability of a green one?
So just need to add those up.
So 0.16.
You're faster. I was trying to do it in my head, but I was not getting there.
That's why you have a handy dandy calculator.
Yeah, it's true. It's the way to go, huh?
Okay, what is the probability that a random selected candy is not green? So 0.84.
Perfect.
Okay. The ACT scores of students admitted to a medium-sized public university, da 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 da. Half of the observations are less than or equal to what number? 1? No.
I don't get it. What?
Wouldn't it just be the median? Because it's half? Or the mean?
I think it's the median. I do 24.
I'm good with that.
Median is the middle number, so everything has to be equal to or less than that number. Or half of it has to be. Okay. Based on the info on the table above, the top 25 of the students scored above what number?
So that would be quartile 3, which would be 27, right?
Okay. Okay. Which of the following statements is not one of the 3 rules?
If the probability is high, then its probability is positive.
Right. All right.
Okay, is that it?
Yep.
Well done. Submit.
Woohoo! Nice job, team.
Okay.
Job.
Awesome.
Okay, anything else?
No, that's
Quick one.
that was a quick one. We're getting it down. This is the nice thing.
Okay, well, I will see you guys on Thursday.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
You
Okay.
too. Catch you later. Bye.
See you. Bye.